words found in the Gospel, they are saw and moved. Luke says, when the Lord saw her, he was moved with pity for her. I thought it's God's presence in human life. We can see God come into our life, to our long journey. And it means God always accompanies us in our daily life. Today we have heard that Jesus already came in your life personally, in our life. His presence accompanies us in all our dynamics. So, we all know God's plans always contain a sign of His presence in this life. Yes, He is present in this life. But sometimes we cannot see God's presence clearly. When we experience problem, we face a difficulty. It makes it hard for us to find God and His presence. It's hard because we are focused on our feelings, such as anxiety or sadness, too deeply. And it's hard because, yes, we are focused on them. That feelings can be a big wall that blocks our eyes from seeing God. We see God easily at one time, but at another time, feelings can cloud our vision. So we seem to ignore His presence, but actually He is always there. But have you ever thought that feelings on one hand can be an obstacle, but on the other hand, they can also be our instrument for us to hold on to God's power in His divine providence. We only need to realize that God is always with us and truly believe in it. Then we may bear all matters briefly through His power. Anyway, I believe that as people who live in Java, we always remember God, especially when we get some problems. Yes, it's a good thing. We can see this as a way for us to surrender ourselves completely to God's plan. I can say that surrendering ourselves to God is our active response to God's intimate presence in our life, in all our dynamics. Therefore, don't make a false belief in our own life that when we experience problem, then God is not with us. Stop doing this. Don't drop His presence in yourself. Yes. Believe in Him. Believe in God who never leave you and always console you in His grace. Instead, He gives us all we need. Of course, for our good, for our happiness, for our salvation. Yes. So we must have the right interpretation of happiness. Happiness is not about fun feelings. Happiness is more glorious than fun. The path of happiness has been trodden briefly. Courage means holding to God's plan in any situation, and we have hope there is a goodness in His plan. So we need to have a brave mentality in our daily life. Brave mentality means we bravely see the presence of God in our life. The presence of God in His divine providence. We believe that God already prepares goodness in our life. So, we have to enjoy it in our life journey. Remember what Mary says in her Magnificat, that the Almighty has done great things for me. This is the reason of her happiness. Similarly, His work, His plan, His providence is the root of our happiness.